Hopefully you guys enjoyed part 3 of the gag motive yesterday. We've got a lot of things coming up here. Tomorrow, Monday, at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, United States, I will be making history. It's the first ever DID themed channel to broadcast a live stream on YouTube. That's links going to appear right on the channel page or in your notifications. If you're already subscribed, which you should be, click the bell notification on the right side of the subscribe part to get notified of when I'm going live, in case you forget. Also, the live stream, it'll be archived when I'm done with it. So I will have probably a playlist, live stream playlist section put on the channel page so you can go back and rewatch it. If you are unfamiliar with how live streaming works, I only recently became familiar with it. There's this guy I watch. I don't play video games anymore. Really, I don't have time with everything else that I do, but while I'm at the computer, sometimes I watch other people play. There's this guy called Monzy Games, which I watch him play Resident Evil games and the new Friday the 13th game, which that's a game I would actually really enjoy playing. I just don't have the time, but pretty awesomely done, by the way, if you're a fan of the films. But I'm getting off topic, kind of, because we do have Video Games Week coming up here in a couple weeks, but or the week after this coming week, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. So, how live streaming works, you come in, I'm going to be sitting there live streaming, obviously, and, you know, that's how that's going to go. You guys, there'll be some chat rules written there in the description, and then on the right side is where you guys chat, where you ask me questions. Just basically real simple. Some simple guidelines that are going to be posted. No talking about sex, no graphic language for no reason, no spamming, no posting links, no, flooding the comments with emojis, which is something somebody's starting to do to the comments on my videos. Please type in English. If you don't type in English, realize we have a lot of different people from a lot of different countries. If you don't type in English, I can't understand it, so I can't respond. It's just going to confuse most everybody else in the chat room. So, yeah, I apologize for not being a more culturally educated person, but I can't handle more than one language being thrown through. It's just going to clog everything up. Languages, links, emojis, things like that. Don't solicit other members. Don't try and carry on private conversations inside of the chat room. Or to direct message somebody, but arrange that outside of the live stream. Live streams for you to ask questions, me to do giveaways, me to ask you questions, things like that. We're going to have some fun. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I don't know, probably at least a half hour, maybe an hour. And again, if you're not able to make that live stream, you can go back and watch it. You just won't be able to participate. I'll narrate it for you so you'll know what's going on. But that's what we got there. There also, because we have a pretty established account with over 1,000 subscribers, obviously, I have the super chat feature enabled, which allows you guys to get your questions to stand out. You get to donate money basically to us. You pick your dollar amount, and it does different things as far as getting your message to stand out, pinned post. Maybe for people who use the super chat option, I'll spend more time on their questions or requests, things like that. For the Kidnapper's Corner episode, or maybe some kind of another special to run, like the gag motive that I've been running. Things like that, but yeah, we definitely need your support. The super chat feature is one way to do that. That's what YouTube replaced the old tip jar with. So we're getting into that. I'd like to make it a weekly thing. Maybe even a couple times a week. I don't know. But you got that. So that's a good way to help support. I mean, we do need everybody's support. We have a lot of people watching this program now. Quite a bit. We actually, Kidnappers Corner set a single day record on Friday with the Born Bad episode. You got about 1,700 views in 24 hours, which I've only ever had several Kidnappers Corner videos get 1,000 views in a 24-hour period. So this one's 1,700. That's a new record. We're heading up towards. We got over 4,400 subscribers now, heading towards the big 5,000, which is a little milestone. Channel's only been around about 15 months, so we're moving. We just need you guys' support. Join the Patreon fund. Anyone who joins gets some kind of gift, either one of the stories or bonus Kidnappers Corner episode. That's even at the $1 level. That's what I really need you guys to do. I need hundreds of you guys, thousands of you guys, and there are now. We got this many fans. If we got 1,700 people watching one video within 24 hours, I mean, I need 500, 700, 800,000 of you guys pledging $1 a month. I need the support to I'm trying to take this to the next level. The amount of time I'm spending into this. I get nothing but compliments from you guys on everything that I put out. You're talking thousands of hours that have been poured into this brand over the last 15 months. So I want to keep that going. I want to turn it into a full-time thing, making original live productions. It's tough. To cast people, to find people, it is not easy. I have sat down with a handful of girls in the last 6 months. A handful. To find somebody that doesn't already have a life and full-time work and other things going on, it's hard. It really is. And I'm not going to stop. I'm not going anywhere. I also, I want to apologize a little bit for what happened. This advertiser boycott that took place at the end of March has hurt. I was to the point where I was going to be making at least $100 a month from ad revenue. And then, we were just really getting strong with the Kidnappers Corner episodes, with me having more advertiser-friendly titles and getting better rates than I did in the first 80 episodes. A couple years from now, I honestly think that probably I'd have been in the $300 to $400 a month range from ads, which is pretty good. It'd give me a reason to make more videos and do live streaming. Here we are, just a little over 2 months later. The ad rates, I joined a network, and right around the time I joined a network, my rates went up a little bit. I had always heard to stay away from the networks, but apparently I'm making more now than I was. Still not anywhere near what I used to, but a little better. I've noticed I have not seen a display ad, which is the banner ad on the bottom of the video. I have not seen one of those ads on a video since the boycott happened. So, people clicking on those, whatever, that's retracted a lot of revenue, those not being there anymore. Maybe it's just me, but I haven't seen them since. Still get the skippable ads and the non-skippable ads, which they paid better than the other ones, but you don't see nearly as many of those anymore, except for on bigger accounts. So, I want to apologize for taking the Kidnappers Corner away like that 5 days a week. It actually, I wanted to get more people involved with it, to help fund the show. We need the money, but it felt I didn't like it. I like running the show, and I like running it 5 days a week, and I like participating with you guys, and that's why I want to do the live streaming too. I miss the commenting and interacting with fans, and hearing personal stories and things like that. So, I also have a lot of things planned and a lot of scenes to upload and themes planned that nobody else has done. A lot of scenes you'll never see on these kind of channels because they're not typical bondage scenes. They don't fall into a certain category. And that's really kind of what you're going to see this week. This week, if you want to go back through the videos section and see the themes we have lined up for the next 4 weeks, just the week before last at the end there, we finished up the all stretched out week. That was actually done from a fan request. Lambo car guy maybe commented on the Jennifer Jason Leigh Hitcher scene where she stretched on the semi-truck. He said he wanted to see more scenes with arms stretched overhead, so that's why I did that theme. That was a kind of a fan request thing. We had the Stacey Dash, Katherine Heigl, Carrie Ann Moss, Rachel McAdams, thank God, and then that all those people in the Rites of Spring movie. So we wrapped that up. Then last week was more TV movies. Like I said, the Born Bad Friday episode is the most successful single-day Kidnappers Corner episode we've ever had. So you guys are, back into it, watching again. Make sure you can help us out not only by funding on Patreon and through Super Chat, but make sure you're subscribed. Because Lambo Car Guy, you weren't subscribed. I checked your subscriptions. I could do that. I don't know why. You were subscribed to Bill Travis, and nobody else. That guy's had a dead account for 3 years. We're alive, and live, man. We're pumping the videos out. So, subscribe, like the videos. Go through all the Kidnappers Corner videos. Give them a thumbs up. Helps recommend them to other people and get more people involved. We need that. Like I said, funding, subscribing, liking, and commenting. You guys, a lot of you guys do it, but comment on all the Kidnappers Corner videos. Leave appropriate comments, but it's some conversation going, and it helps out. It helps the algorithms with Google and promoting more videos and getting more fans in. That's what we need. So, back to present. Tomorrow, we start the Unique Scenes Week, which, like I said, you can go through the video section and see what the next themes are for the next 4 weeks till we get caught up. Unique Scenes Week this week. Then the following week we have the Video Games Week, which surprisingly got a lot of dislikes on the video. I don't know why people would dislike our videos. It doesn't help us. But yeah, the Video Games Week, that's something unique that you're not going to see on these kind of channels. There's going to be clips from games that you guys aren't familiar with. So that's unique. Not just unique scenes, but then you have video games. Then we have the 6 Degrees Week after that, which is all the episodes that came before it. Somehow there's a connection to those episodes. And then the week after that, we had a Baywatch Week, which I actually didn't finish with the patrons. I stopped after 3 episodes, so even the patrons, the last 2 episodes, will not have seen them yet. And then at that point, 4 weeks from now, we'll be all caught up to where I was at. I'll be hitting episode 170 at that point, and then we'll have more themes. I know what the theme for the week after that is going to be, but we'll need, give me some ideas for themes. I have a lot planned already, but if there's something you guys want to see, I may kind of connect this with the live streaming, so you guys have an opportunity to live stream or request different themes or scenes in that. You might run a week on that. And lastly, of course, I just want to thank everyone who already has supported us on Patreon, whether it's one time for the Ambushed episode, or if you're one of the handful of people who are enjoying the stories and really following this universe I've created. Really appreciate that. And yeah, and I mean, I feel kind of bad for cutting you off on the Kidnapper's Corner episodes, but things got to change so we can get things straightened out. But that's what I got. Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow at 2.